A very pleasant morning to respected CEO sir, principal, teachers and my dear friends. Army Day is celebrated on January 15th every year to commemorate the day when Lieutenant General K.M. Cariappa took over General Sir Francis Butcher as Commander-in-Chief of India on January 1949. This day is celebrated to honor our country's soldiers who set the most exceptional example of selfless service and brotherhood and above all love for the country. Students of the Rajas International School dedicates this day to our brave soldiers by conducting a special assembly. Now I request all of you to close your eyes and join your hands for the prayer song. There shall be showers of blessings. This is the promise of love. There shall be seasons refreshing, sent from the Savior above. Showers of blessings, showers of blessings we need. Mercy drops round us are falling, but for the showers we plead. There shall be showers of blessings. This is the promise of love. There shall be seasons refreshing, sent from the Savior above. Showers of blessings, showers of blessings we need. Mercy drops round us are falling, but for the showers we plead. Prayer purifies one's mind and soul. So now I request just Jacob to lead us with the school prayer.
Father of all mercies, I offer you my studies and other duties. Bless our institutions and teachers and our students. May the school always be the home of truth and wisdom, faith and excellence. Help me to build the warm community of inspire me to choose the good and follow truth. Kindly the lead and bless us all the way. Amen.
Good morning, everyone. Today's Bible verses is, O Lord, my Lord, in you I do take refuge. Save me from my pleasures and deliver me. Psalms chapter 7, verses 1.
Our pledge reminds us of our duties for our nation, society and the people. So now I call upon Arjun to lead us with the national pledge.
India is my country. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. I love my country and I am proud of its rich and varied heritage. I shall always strive to be worthy of it. I shall give respect to my parents, teachers and all elders and treat everyone with courtesy. To my country and my people I pledge my devotion. In there will be a prosperity, alone lies my happiness. Jai Hind.
Today's date is very much notable. So, to make it more meaningful, I call upon Anna George to lead us with the thought of the day.
Very good morning to you. Today's thought for the day is an intelligent person is never afraid or ashamed to find reason their understanding of things. No person is perfect, and sometimes we have problems or issues in our understanding of other things or situations, and we should not feel shame about it. However, an intelligent person works to improve his understanding to become a good and wise person. Thank you and have a nice day.
Each word we learn each day expands our vocabulary. So now, to help us out with the word of the day, I would like to call upon Govind.
Good morning, all. Today's word of the day is battalion. B-A-T-T-A-L-I-O-N. Battalion. Its meaning is a large body of troops, especially an infantry unit, forming a part of a brigade.
Now, let us take a look at the happenings around the world. I would like to call upon Sanjay Menon to lead us with the news.
Hello, I'm Sanjay from 10B and I will be reading this week's news. Firstly, local news. India reported the highest single day spike in new COVID 19 cases in 222 days. Over 9 lakh people received the precautionary third dose on day 1 of its release. Prime Minister Modi interacted with chief ministers of all states on the COVID 19 situation. Now on to the international news. US President Joe Biden is to tout the infrastructure after a week of defeat. The White House has been taking on water with its President Joe Biden facing provocation from North Korea and Russia, stubborn inflation and setbacks on voting rights and the fight against COVID pandemic. Pakistan launches the first ever national security policy. Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan on Friday launched the public version of the country's first ever national security policy, vowing that the nation would be headed in the right direction. Fire rages through Villera in Paraguay. Paraguayan emergency forces battled the inferno forest fire that raged through small town Villera. These wildfires have burned over 10,000 hectares of forests and grasslands during the past couple of days. And finally, sports news. Tennis player Novak Djokovic faces deportation after Australia revokes visa for second time. Due to this, it's likely that he won't be playing in the Australian Open. Chelsea beat London rivals Tottenham Hotspur 1-0 thanks to Antonio Rodriguez's first half goal to complete the empathetic 3-0 aggregate triumph in the League Cup semi-final on Wednesday. 7 shuttlers, including India's top stars Kidambi Srikanth and Ashwin Ponnappa, have tested positive for COVID and the ongoing Indian Open Super 500 badminton tournament at the IG Stadium in New Delhi. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. This is Sarah Sobel Matthew, and today I'm going to share a book review for Mission Overseas. This is a well-researched, solidly written, and crisp book by an army officer turned journalist, Sushant Singh. The book seeks to recreate 3 separate actions undertaken by the Indian Army on foreign soil and explains what they meant for the nation's geopolitical standing. The initial plan was to focus on 5 to 6 operations on foreign soil by Indian troops, but as it evolved, the author decided to focus on the 3 best overseas operations that would highlight successes and failures. The details in the book brought out the inside stories of these operations, involving meticulous planning and exceptional bravery on the part of Indian units forced to fight under heavy odds. A must-read for the way it recreates through painstaking interviews conducted by Mr. Sushant Singh with the survivors, the thoughts and responses of the military leaders while in the midst of action. The author is able to give us a sense of the massive logistical and organizational challenges involved in such mid-size operations, often undertaken at short notice. In conclusion, the book is fascinating read and grips the reader whether you are a veteran or a common man. Thank you.
Every day is important whether it's from the past, present, or coming in the future. Each day is filled with beautiful memories and happenings. So, today, to give us a speech on Army Day, I call upon Roanna.
A very pleasant morning to one and all present here. My name is Roanna Raju Thomas and I'll be speaking a few words about Indian Army Day. Indian Army Day is celebrated every year on the 15th of January. It is celebrated since on this day from the year 1949. The Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Army, Field Marshal Kodandra M. Cariappa, became the first Indian Commander-in-Chief. The Indian Army was formed in the 18th century under the British government from the East India Company. The Indian Army had been under the control of the British government for nearly 200 years, and the taking over of the post of Chief in the Indian Army in 1947 is hence very significant in the Indian history. It signifies the complete uprooting of the British from our country. Army Day is a way of commemorating the selfless duty all the soldiers of the Indian Army. The bravest of them all is awarded on this day with various medals. We are lucky to have the protection of the Indian Army. Hence, we should acknowledge their hard work and endeavor by celebrating Indian Army Day. That's all. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.
Today, we have with us respected Lieutenant Colonel Thomas Varghese, Administrative Officer, 15th Kerala Battalion, NCC. We are very honored to have you, sir. I would like to call you upon to enlighten us with your precious words.
Respected CEO Mr. M.O. Kuriakos, Principal, teaching staff, non-teaching staff, and my dear students. I am Lieutenant Colonel Thomas Varghese, Administrative Officer 15 Kerala Battalion NCC Tiruvalla. I am very glad to hear that Rajas International School is conducting a virtual assembly on Army Day. We all are aware that 15 January of every year, our nation observes as Army Day in recognition of Field Marshal K.M. Cariappa, then Lieutenant General, taking over as the first Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Army from General F. Butcher, the last British Commander-in-Chief of India on 15 January 1949. This day is celebrated in the form of parades and other military shows in the national capital and other places of the country. Today, that is on 15 January 2022, India is celebrating 74th Indian Army Day. Army Day marks a day to salute the valiant soldiers who sacrificed their lives to protect the country and its citizens. So let us celebrate Indian Army Day by saluting all the army men for their bravery, dedication and patriotism. The Indian Army always reminds us of the strong, disciplined, courageous and brave men and women who risk their lives at every hour for the love of their country. On the occasion of Army Day, may I request my dear students, being you are the future of our greatest country, be responsible citizens of our country. A responsible citizen abide by all the law and order of the country. You are entitled to exercise all the fundamental rights and duties such as casting a vote, paying government taxes and protecting the country from corruption. Also keeping the environment clean, conserving electricity, water, natural resources, protecting public properties and your school properties, of course, etc. Here I am concluding. I am wishing a very happy Army Day to each one of you. Jai Hind.
By saluting our soldiers by gratitude on Army Day, I welcome Tanmay, Tasmay, Daniel, Alka and Ashriya.
Defender of the borders, we salute to the Indian soldiers. Words can never describe what a soldier and his sacrifice. They put on all their dreams and lives. They die so that we can survive. They are the true sons of our country who fight to protect us from all the enemies. They are the real heroes of the nation. Saving the motherland is their only passion. Whether it's the blood-freezing cold or the scorching sun rays, they are protecting us without any holidays. Whether the icy wind or the storm, they face all the challenges like the rock. They are the pride of our nation. Their life is a source of inspiration. Away from the mother, kids and wife, they are fulfilling their duty for the sake of our life. We are grateful to the mothers who gave birth to those soldiers. Our salute to the Indian soldiers. Hi everyone, I'm Ashriya Sandesh from grade 4. Today I'm going to talk about the interesting facts about the Indian Army. The Indian Army controls the highest battlefield in the world, the Siachen Glacier, which is 5,000 meters above sea level. The Indian Army has the biggest voluntary military force in the world. The Bailey Bridge, the highest altitude bridge in the world, is built by the Indian Army. Let us celebrate our army by saluting all of them for their bravery and patriotism. Happy Indian Army Day! Good morning everyone. Today I am going to say the 5 most interesting facts about the Indian Army. 1. The Indian Army has Horse Cavalry Regiment, one of the last 3 remaining in the world. 2. India ranks 4th in the list of global firepower. 3. The Indian Army's High Altitude Warfare School is considered as the most elite training centers in the world. 4. The Indian Army has never initiated the first attack or engaged in a military coup to gain power or govern a nation. 5. Agni and Prithvi are the most two accurate nuclear-capable basaltic missiles in the world in their respective categories. Thank you and have a nice day.
A teacher is one of the most important pillars in one's life. Now I call upon Mrs. Surmi Kabir for the teacher's talk.
Respected CEO, principal, teachers, and my dear children, January 15 is dedicated to our brave soldiers who are our country's pride. They are the people who selflessly perform their duties, if required, lay down their lives in order to protect our countries so that the Indian citizens can lead a peaceful life every day. In such extreme weather conditions, the benevolent soldiers keep a watch on our country's borders. They do this to ensure that no one is attacking our Mother India. The soldiers and the borders lead an extremely disciplined life so that they are able to tackle literally any difficult situation in any condition. If any person wishes to join the army, the person should be strong enough to face all the physical discomforts and all the mental challenges to be ready to face the enemy during real war situations. The soldiers never fail to be ready every time to face the enemies when they attack our country. The soldier is a true patriot who never hesitates to sacrifice his or her own life for our country. Today, I am saluting our soldiers for their fortitude. Jai Hind. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Now I call upon respected CEO sir to enlighten us with his precious words.
Good morning, loving children and respected teachers. If a man says he is not afraid of dying, he is either lying or is a Gurkha. This is a comment made by Field Marshal Sam Manekshaw, and that shows the spirit of Indian Army. On 15 January 1949, the command of the Indian Army was handed over from General Sir Francis Roy Buchan to Lieutenant General K.M. Kariyappa. Army Day marks the transfer of power from the British to independent India, an important event in Indian history. Let us salute all the heroes on this auspicious day who brought us freedom, and our brothers and brave hearts in uniform who protect the sovereignty and unity of our country. Service before self is the motto of the Indian Army, and its mission is to ensure national security and national unity, defend the nation from external aggression and internal threats, and maintain peace and security within its borders. Our army has made inroads into a plethora of diverse fields, such as creating a secure environment for its nationals, ecological development and nation building, border guarding, internal security, providing quality and support to victims of floods and tsunami, which we have seen in the recent past, earthquakes and landslides. Once again, I offer a big salute to the Indian Army. Thank you.
The most valuable and respectable song for every citizen of our nation is our national anthem. Now I request all of you to stand up for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे शुभ